Good morning, Saints, and welcome to this week's special homecoming video announcements produced by NDP Live. I'm Bennett Curran.
Welcome, Saints. I'm Juju Montez. We hope all of you have enjoyed dressing up each day as we celebrate everything Hawaiian. For fun, we thought it would be exciting to talk to our head Diversity Student Union leaders to learn more about Hawaiian culture.
Aloha, Saints. I hope you're having a great Hawaiian week. My name is Koa Bonner, and I'm the president of the Diversity Student Union.
And my name is Martin Hammond. I'm an executive member of the Diversity Student Union. We know it must have been fun to get out of your uniform and dress up for this Spirit Week.
Well, since most of us don't really know much about Hawaii, the Diversity Student Union wanted to educate you all about Hawaiian culture.
Luckily, we had some help from the members of our club and Mrs. Jean, who helped us educate ourselves on Hawaiian traditions and life.
School in Hawaii is taught a bit differently than it is here. In Hawaii, kids are taught the Hawaiian alphabet, which only has 12 letters, including the vowels.
The side language that is spoken in Hawaii is actually a form of broken English called Pidgin English.
Another difference with their school life is they have classes on how to play ukulele, sing Hawaiian music, and hula dance.
There, school field trips are a bit different too. Instead of going to the zoo or museums like we do, students in Hawaii actually go on trips to the beach and practice canoeing, go hiking up mountains, and ride mudslides back down.
They also nominate their students to be king and queen just like we do for homecoming. The only difference is they do it on a day called May Day, which is May 1st.
There are many different kinds of people in Hawaii as well. Filipinos, Samoans, Portuguese, Caucasian, Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, and Thai people, just to name a few.
Even though there are so many different people, everyone there appreciates one another and treats them with a lot of respect. In Hawaii, no one is seen as strangers. Instead, they're seen as Calabash cousins.
We hope you have a better understanding of Hawaiian life. If you want to join our club and help us educate others on your culture or beliefs, email Juju Montez or Koa for more information. Aloha!
Thanks, Juju, for producing that piece. Tomorrow is officially homecoming, and NDP's Dog Pound is working tirelessly to get things ready, including a pep rally live stream happening during House tomorrow.
That's right, Bennett. You all will head to House where you will watch NDP's pep rally live. You definitely want to make sure you tune in and watch. Our own homecoming king and queen will be announced during this time. The live stream will be broadcasted on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Notre Dame Prep.
And that's not all. Our varsity football team will be playing Maricopa High School later tomorrow night on Bemis Field. And don't worry, NDP Live is live streaming that too. Again, just go to our YouTube channel to watch. The game starts at 7.
Let's not forget other huge news happening with our other sports. First, boys and girls golf will head to state championships next week. Swim and dive heads to their state qualifier tomorrow. If they win, they will move on to their state championship next Friday. Cross country has their section meet on November 5th with the state championship meet on November 12th. And finally, our varsity volleyball team had 3 home games this week, and they clinched the region title Monday night. Now, they head to playoffs, which starts on November 14th. Congratulations and good luck to all of you.
Now, an important reminder about AP exams. AP students and parents, tomorrow is the final day to register for your mandatory AP exams. If you are new to advanced placement exams, just know that you are registering in October, but don't take your exams until May. Just make sure to visit ndpsaints.org to learn how to register.
This year has certainly been a challenging one. Everywhere you turn, it seems like all you hear is negative news about those having to quarantine. But there's something positive we have to share that will turn your quarantine frown upside down. All it takes is a little creativity. NDP's Lit Mag is holding a creative quarantine contest. They're looking for pictures, paintings, drawings, and poems reflecting on your time in quarantine. Submit your entries to Mrs. Treadway at mtreadway@ndpsaints.org by Friday, December 4th. The winner will receive a $25 Visa gift card and be published in Perspective. Good luck!
Why was it so important for you to begin a teaching career, and what brought you to NDP and what keeps you here?
Teaching career goes all the way back to an event that happened in high school. Believe it or not, I did not intend to be a teacher at all. I wanted to pursue computer science. I'm a lousy math student. In my senior year, I was taking an advanced math class, and I was also taking 2 history classes. And I had just bombed yet another math test. I got a perfect score in one of my history tests. Went to the second history class later, and I was still bummed out about the math test.
Right.
And the teacher looked at me and said, "You don't look like a happy person considering you got the only perfect score on the last test." So it was that sort of aha moment that if I'm bombing math and getting perfect scores on a history test, maybe that is a small indication that I needed to change. I went to guidance and kind of altered what I was going to do and got a little bit of direction about what university to go to, and that was it. As you said, I actually have a degree in English literature because the Canadian province of Ontario requires 2 teachable subjects. So mine are both English and social studies. So that was what got me into teaching.
That's our own Mr. Lamb talking to NDP alumna Erica Francevay, class of 2007, in our new podcast video series called Forever Seeking. It's a brand new show that allows us to learn more about the incredible faculty here at NDP, as well as connect with our alumni. In this episode, Mr. Lamb talks about many issues involving young students today and the world around them.
What is different now, and one of the things that teachers battle both with and I guess for and against perhaps, is technology.
100%.
And the fact that when I started teaching, the idea of a personal computer was still relatively unknown. The internet did not exist. We had a room in our school that was filled with books, and we called it a library.
What are bugs?
Right.
I'm just kidding.
And,
I love books.
we would take students to libraries and have them research, whereas today the entire information of global history is on your phone.
Right.
And people use that phone and that internet to send stupid squirrel videos to one another rather than looking up anything of substance.
Right.
So the challenge is that now the information is so much more available, is trying to get people to actually use it.
Right.
The other drawback that I face the most, I call it the Google effect. That I don't need to listen to a teacher because I've got the PowerPoint to look at, and then I'll just Google anything that I don't know. I have seen the results of that where people have written down wildly wrong answers because they put the wrong thing into Google, and that's what they wrote and that's what they turned in. So basically it's now the technology has taken over to such a degree that we need to almost pull people away from it and actually get one-on-one conversations.
That is something I certainly would love to watch. The entire episode will be released November 2nd at youtube.com/Notre Dame Prep. And it will be available in podcast form on Spotify for those who want to listen on the go. For that, just search Forever Seeking in the podcast section of Spotify, and it should pop up on November 2nd.
Now it's time for our favorite segment of the week, Teacher of the Week. For 2 weeks straight now, we're honoring another teacher here on campus that deserves star recognition. She actually had a huge influence in this week's Hawaiian festivities, and without her, we wouldn't know how to properly hula dance. She moderates multiple clubs, including the famous NDP Bacon Club. She's one sweet baker herself and bakes for so many events on campus. And between all of that, she finds time to help out at the home games. So who is this incredible person? It's Mrs. Jean in the counseling department. Congratulations, you're this week's Teacher of the Week. We all love you and appreciate everything you do for us here at Notre Dame.
I'm so happy for you, Mrs. Jean. You definitely deserve it. On to one last bit of news we want to cover. Each year, during the month of November, we remember and pray in a special way for our deceased loved ones and members of our community. If you have someone that you would like to lift up in prayer, please complete a prayer request form at ndpsaints.org/faith/November-prayers. And they will be remembered with all of our regular prayer requests.
Thanks, Juju. We want to thank Black Rock Coffee at Thompson Peak and Bell Road for being our official sponsor for NDP Live video announcements.
talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Thanks, Saints, for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye, Saints.